close and personal look at the RB19.
And here we go.
Hello, everyone.
About damn time.
Joining me today is the lovely Giselle.
At least it's starting off better than Haas.
I'm working on that. We can already feel the energy in the room. It is electric. We have so much to share over the next hour. Today, you'll hear from two-time world champion Max Verstappen. Let's hear it from Max, everybody.
Two-time.
This career is unfolding for him. And of course, today we have the Mexican Minister of Defense himself.
Him being there definitely confirms his Ford situation.
Checo is
a lot of Mexicans here, huh?
I know, I love it.
Yeah.
A lot of Checo fans. After the official announcement in 2022, we're finally welcoming home eight-time Grand Prix winner Daniel Ricciardo is back with Oracle Red Bull for 2023 after 4
Oh, look at that.
years away.
Look at that. Bringing up good old Dan.
Hey, Marty. Hi, everyone. I'm thrilled to be here. Let me tell you that we'll also be joined by team principal and CEO Christian Horner. We will have a first look at the new team kit for 2023 and some very special guests. Of course, it wouldn't be a season launch without a sneak peek at the RB19. Stay tuned because this is going to be quite the show.
We'll see.
The Formula One team defended its driver championship with Max Verstappen. The 25-year-old won a record-breaking 15 races last year, including 9 of the last 11 races. Max set the new mark for the most wins in an F1 season.
What an unbelievable year. Tremendous year in 2022 for Max. Oracle Red Bull Racing also won the Constructors' Championship in 2022 and were the only team to have both cars start in the top 4 in every Grand Prix last season. I think we'd all agree 2022 was a fantastic year to say the least.
What is this?
To thank the thousands of fans around the globe who are streaming this event today. Wherever you're watching from today, you're in for quite a treat. Over the next hour, we'll take you in where we're going and everything in between.
As always, a massive hello to our members of the paddock.
I had the money. Nah, Haas don't have the money to spend on shit like that.
All these
They
can be
don't.
found at redbullracing.com/the paddock. The paddock is Oracle Red Bull Racing fantastic loyalty
This is
platform
crazy
where fans can
how
earn
this
points,
is
claim
lagged
rewards,
up.
and enter unique competition. But much more on that later. Those Eagle Eye viewers may notice hidden paddock codes throughout the show, a way to redeem points and prize online.
One thing that's always true of the Oracle
You're gonna hear
Red
plenty of
Bull
those.
Racing team, their willingness to take the road less traveled.
Here we go with the good Red Bull cinematography. That's one thing they always do have.
Miami Beach, from sea to shining sea.
You ready to get started?
Oracle Red Bull Racing has been exploring this
Always good cinematography.
roads.
Oh, reveal your car cheats.
Okay, I'm on board the city. Where to next?
Right.
Okay, there's Matthew. Let's get after it. Finally.
That's a fact he did.
I think he wants to race. Let's see what he can do.
Oracle Red Bull Racing has made its mark, but now awaits the next chapter.
Max Verstappen, you are world champion. We are world champion.
2023, now loading.
All right, we got 2023 now
Without
loading.
question, nobody pushes the limits quite like Oracle Red Bull. What a tremendous year once again in 2022. Not only achieving back-to-back driver championships, but also the constructor championship. It's wonderful to be
He's so
here
used
in
to
New York
trucks.
with all
He's
of
like the
you. We thank
constructor.
all of you here in the live audience for coming out. And
My bro
we'll
said
start today,
trucker.
come on out, brother, with team principal and CEO of Oracle Red Bull Racing, Christian Horner. Great to see you, brother.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
morning.
they definitely put on an
Congratulations
awesome show.
on the tremendous
They definitely
success
put on
you
an
guys
awesome
have
show.
achieved at Oracle Red Bull. We are all so excited to be here in New York. So let's start right there. What is your impression of us unveiling the car today and opening the season here in New York?
Well, look, it's incredibly special to be here, you know, in the Big Apple, in the U.S., in New York. It's playing, you know, the U.S. is playing such a big role in Formula One these days. 3 Grand Prix, you know, Las Vegas
Facts.
coming onto the calendar as well this year. So it seemed only fitting, you know, to unveil the RB19 and our plans for the season ahead, you know, here in New York City.
It is unbelievable, the growth of Formula One in the United States, even over the
I want to
past
hear
couple
about
of
this
years.
Ford
How do you
business.
describe it?
It's been massive, and you know, it's just been fantastic to see the U.S. really
Have-
embracing Formula One. And you know, we started with a race in Austin, and then Miami introduced last year, and of course Vegas coming this year. And we're seeing
But
the
please
US really
believe Ford
engaging,
has a tremendous
you know, in
following,
Formula
so
One and everything that's going on. We're seeing a much younger demographic, much
a
younger fan
blind
base
following as
coming
well.
into the
So that's
sport
not a
as
bad
well.
marketing
And, you know,
move.
we now have so many U.S. partners. It's a really exciting time for Formula One, and you know, particularly in the United States.
And the team performed extremely well, both in Austin and in Miami. What were the keys to you guys doing so well here in the U.S.?
Well, all races carry the same points, but they were 2 big races that we wanted to win. And Miami being the first race was a super tight race. And I think that, you know, that was a big race for Max to win, a really tight race. And then
I know a lot of
course, in
people can't
Austin,
stand Horner.
It was a weekend that was, you know, quite an emotional weekend. We lost our founder and chairman, Dietrich Mateschitz. And, you know, we had the opportunity to win
Condolences on
the
that, though,
Constructors' Championship
to
for the
Dietrich.
first time in 8 years. And on Sunday, you know, Max winning that race, you know, Checo up there on the podium as well, converted those points to win and bring home that Constructors' Championship.
You noted the co-founder of Red Bull, Dietrich Mateschitz. I know you had quite a relationship with him. How do you define the emotion that you guys were experiencing there in Austin, and what is his influence?
What's going on,
He was
Samaj?
a huge influence in everything that we did. It was his passion, not just within Red Bull Racing, but the whole Red Bull.
Judical
group. And, you know,
McBoodical.
that lives on
Red Bull
today.
plus
And,
Mustang
you know,
Ford
the
equals
passion,
unicorn.
the determination,
Damn,
the
that's
fact that, you know,
really, it would be
pushing the
Monster.
boundaries,
Monster
doing things
plus
differently,
Mustang
and
Ford would
hence we're
equal
here,
the
you know,
unicorn.
team to announce
They
the
actually were the
US,
other energy
and,
drink, not Red Bull. It was the Monster energy drink. So if it was Monster energy drinks, definitely.
About it, we got tremendous support from Red Bull and their shareholders, and looking forward to this busy season in 2023.
I was going to ask you, what's your perspective for 2023 with Red Bull and Honda?
Well, it's going to be an incredible season. Our rivals, you know, for sure,
Right.
You know, haven't stood still. So, you know, we're expecting.
What's up with
Ferrari to be
Ford?
competitive. Mercedes are going to be there. You know, there's some other teams that could well make some big progress as well. So this time of year, it's all a big unknown, and it's a question of focusing on ourselves, on doing the best that we can. And then in Bahrain, in a couple of weeks' time, we'll get to see everybody's car, and we'll realize, you know, have we missed something?
Right.
Have we not? And then we set off on this 23-race journey between, you know, March and November, and you know, there's going to be highs and lows along the way, I'm sure, but I think we're in a good place and looking to carry on that momentum from last year.
As we noted just a moment ago, one of the most impressive parts of 2022 was the fact that you guys started in the top 4 in every single Grand Prix during the season. Define for me what that means. Like, what is the challenge to achieve that?
Well, I think consistency is incredibly important, and I think that, you know, what we achieved last year with, you know, 17 victories out of 22 races, 2 out of the 3 sprint races, you know, we hit a level that we haven't, you know, previously, and with both
Cheat
drivers,
as we can.
you know, delivering was a phenomenal performance. And I think that we're going to have to be at the top of our game this year, because, you know,
What we got,
that we're up
Wildcat
against,
using an old video with all the money they have.
you know, we're going to have to be at the top of our game.
Oh,
this season,
shit. Wildcat clowning,
looking
bro.
forward to it. You know, it's been a good winter. It's been
Wildcat
a chance
is
to
clowning out
recharge
here
the
in these
batteries, get
streets.
Focused on the regulation change for this year, some subtle changes, you know, with the cars for this year, but, you know, everybody's ready to go racing.
Oh,
And what can you
shit.
share with us about Grand Toro 2023? I know it's a huge initiative.
Yeah, it's a big initiative. It's something that we did in Europe last year, which is basically, I don't think you can call it a rally, but it's a bunch of enthusiasts in,
don't call it a rally.
Very nice cars going from
Seen enough of those.
UK to Austria. Last year we're doing
Let's
that.
see.
We're going to do that again in Europe, and we're going to do a road trip as well from, you know.
Red Bull does do some cool things as far as like extreme sports though.
Across, so that's a great initiative. We met some great people and fans of the team on that, and the drivers are going to get involved. You know, Daniel and David Coulthard will be getting involved in that.
Really appreciate your perspective,
Daniel,
your leadership of the program.
definitely
Thank
the
you so much,
PR
Christian. We'll see much more
mascot.
here in just a bit. Right now, folks, let's take a moment to celebrate some of the athletes from the world of Red Bull. As one of the most visible sponsors in extreme sports globally, Red Bull is an energy drink that broke the mold of what's expected from a brand.
I could agree with that. They definitely did break the mold for energy drinks into extreme sports. So I give them kudos on that.
Now, please welcome Red Bull athletes.
Now we on the chair.
All
right. See,
Seth Powell, and Leticia Buffon.
They took this like take this too far.
At only 19 years old, you're Olympic champion.
Congrats.
Professional freestyle skier. I would like to highlight some of your some of the highlights of your career. You're the youngest Olympic champion in freestyle skiing. One of only a handful of free skiers to compete in all three disciplines, and first freestyle
Gives you
skier
wings,
to
Pegasus.
win 3 medals at a single Winter Olympic. Welcome. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here. I love F1 so much, and it's really exciting to be a part of this monumental event and to share it with
Big
all
shout
the
out to her.
athletes.
Now, tell me, Melly, you know, Red Bull Racing just won 2 championships in a row.
Oh.
Something pretty difficult to achieve. What's
Not
the key
when
in
you
your
damn
sport that
get
allows
cheated
you
on the first one. Come on now. Like, people got to
perform
keep this
at the top
real.
level?
Absolutely. I think sports are so physical, right? But a huge part of it really is mental. And a lot of people sometimes overlook that. There's so much
Red Bull
mental training
Racing
that
will
goes into
launch,
it. Learning
put
to
them
deal with
over the
pressure,
cost cap.
learning to love pressure, learning to overcome it.
Oh
and
my
learning to
gosh,
be
the
best
launch is gonna put
version
them
of
over the cost cap.
yourself when the world is
Catering
watching.
budget Red Bull
And I
would be
think that's
maxed
something
out
that
this
Red Bull
season.
does
I
so
need
well.
some of them shrimps.
Red Bull strikes this incredible balance of
Hey,
symbolizing
facts.
the epitome of everything that action sports are, while also building this family and this sense of community.
Facts.
So we all love what we do so much. We're all the best in the world at it, and
They
somehow we're
still
all
have
best
not
friends with each
shown the
other. So
car.
that's
It's
something that's really
it's an ongoing
Talk about
process
balance
right now.
Please tell me, how do you balance and prioritize all the aspects of your life? From being a professional athlete, a model, attending Stanford, you seem to be equally driven in all of these
Those
activities.
earrings are killing the mic.
I'm actually in my midterms right now. I wrote my
wish you the best in
philosophy paper
midterms.
on the way over on the red
Shit
eye.
rough.
So that's how I balance it. Yeah, so I think for me, everything
Big shout
comes
out to
down
her for that.
passion. I love fashion because I think it's so personal and expressive. And it's a way that I can really be myself through the way that I look. On the other hand, I think skiing really embodies those same traits, but in the way that I feel, in the way that I ski, in the way that I am in the air. And then finally, school to me it's the cognitive aspect. It's the intellectual aspects. It's the way
Yeah,
I
people like
approach
we
all the
sleeping.
other things. And
Everybody's
that's what
like,
allows me to
yo,
deal with
where
pressure.
is the car?
Allows me to
Where
love
is the
fashion, to really nerd
RB19?
out
That is
about
what we
what you
came
do
to see.
inside.
Where is the damn car?
And
People are
everything
getting
really is
antsy
connected
in the
for me,
chat
and
for real.
Truly, it comes down to the fact that I love everything I do. They balance
And
each
car
other
still
out
won't
really
be there.
well,
Mary, you
and
ain't lying.
it will
I could
let
go
me
to
get back
sleep,
out.
take a nap, get up, eat a snack.
Now,
The
welcome
Red
to
Bull car
world
still
two-time
won't be
world
on the map.
champion And 2016 Team Olympic medalist in fencing,
Wow.
Miles Chambliss-Watson. Hi, how are you, Miles?
This.
I'm doing great, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, Miles is
lovely to be
fencing,
here
though.
in cold New York.
Welcome with the
So
sword
lovely to be
game.
here. So, thanks again.
Miles, tell me, how is Red Bull different from other companies that partner with athletes?
Well,
I think
Bull's
Red Bull
definitely
is
the
trying to
best
take this
sponsor,
opportunity to
so
really
I think
kind of
they
doll
definitely
themselves
care.
up. You realize it's a bit
Athletes,
different than
also
last season, right?
questions,
With the
they've been,
diversity
helping me
that they
build
have
my team
available
forward.
right now here
They're very,
is really
encouraging
different.
and
So
always
Red
behind me,
Bull's
which is
like
something
trying to
that
dress
as a
themselves
partner
up.
I always look to have, and they're just amazing.
But I like it.
people,
It's good, you
and
know.
It's not really a sponsorship.
Good to
it's
get these
family.
athletes some
Like,
exposure.
Everybody up here, you know, I see them around the world, and it's like truly a family. So that's how they're different in many ways.
Now tell me, what attracted you to F1?
I mean, as a kid growing up in London, I've always loved F1. I've always loved driving fast, and I'm obviously heavily invested. And I just think what they do is it's honestly incredible. And then when you get to see it up close, you really get to see that they do put their lives on the line. And I think the TV doesn't do justice. So like when you go and see a race, you really see like how mad they are, and it's really incredible to see. So, yeah.
Perfect. Now, next up fresh of X Games in Aspen is 23-year-old Seb Powell. Hi, Seb. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
All good, thank you. Can you describe your unique style of riding, and please explain me what is the knuckle hawk?
So my unique style of riding it's a lot different from normal snowboarders because of pretty much how spontaneous it is. I can have an idea of what I want to do, dropping into
knuckle
a
hawk.
jump or rail or whatever. But the second I get up to it, or I'm about to take off,
People like
then
really
I
want to
can
just see the car.
completely switch what I'm gonna do.
But I'm not mad at
That's
getting
what
these
makes it so
guys some exposure,
spontaneous.
but I know what
And
Red
the
Bull's
knuckle hawk,
doing.
That is?
So for knuckle hug, it's kind of hard to explain. It's like, so pretty much instead of using the jump, you use the landing. So like this is the knuckle pretty much, and
Do you need to use my hand to explain it? Yeah?
so you got the jump here
Yeah.
usually, but you take off right here instead, and like this gives you a little pocket of air, or not air, but like you can manipulate your body and use your board to like flip and spin in certain ways that you can't do on a normal
Wow,
jump
we
because
snowboarding
you
lessons
don't go as high in
at
the
a
air.
Formula One event. Anybody
Okay,
interested
now
in
please tell us
snowboarding?
about the
Hey,
sliding
you
tour,
might
an
want to
event that
take
you
note of the
created
knuckle
to
hug.
promote inclusion and aims to make the mountain more colorful.
So Slide and Tour, Red Bull gave me the opportunity to pretty much give some energy back to the East Coast. That's where snowboarding started, so it's birthplace. A lot of events are like all over the world, and we're on the West Coast. So there's not much energy on the East Coast, so we pretty much go to mountains, shoot, film on rails, jumps, and invite.
This is really interesting.
People, like,
This is
all
really
locals to
interesting,
come
like,
snowboard with us, and it's pretty
The
cool because-
RB19 so far is looking very good. Like if they're gonna do the knuckle hook on the grid when they first start,
pretty cool 'cause,
the RB19 is probably gonna be
it gave me
again the
this
fastest
niche
car on the grid
that
due
I
to
didn't know I had,
snowboarding
which
on the
is
East
just riding
Coast.
with a lot of-
I'm loving that.
a lot of
Good to
people
see that diversity, but it's so obvious. It is Galacticus. It is
It gave me
blatantly
this niche
obvious.
of pretty much
Obvious.
Inviting. It's like it welcomes people to
For real.
what is
I
the
don't
word?
even know if my brother
it's like
really.
pretty much
Spit it out.
Getting-
Spit it out.
Involved with the sport.
Just please say it.
yeah. Like we
God
have kids
damn
pretty
it.
much come out and it's like you just make them feel welcome and ride with them. It's not really just a session for us. It's a session for them, and it like pretty much
Holy shit.
just have as much fun as possible, and it makes them feel.
I guess
really
this
involved.
event really wasn't starting till
It's a lot of fun.
9:30, maybe 10
Now,
a.m.
welcome six-time X Games skateboarding gold medalist Leticia Buffoni, an icon in women's skateboarding. Hi, Leticia. How are you?
A big shout out to her, woman icon of
You competed in the
skateboarding. Big
Tokyo
shout out. But
Olympics
damn it,
where
where's the
skateboarding
RB19?
debuted. Please
God
tell me
damn.
about the emotions of being there.
Man, it was crazy. I never thought in my life I'll be competing in the Olympics and representing my country. And
Big shout out to her
it
for
was-
six-time
it was amazing.
X Game medalist
It was
though.
a lot of nerves,
Big shout
and
out.
I wanna do
But
it
a lot of
again
people
because
getting
it
antsy
was-
want to know what's up with the car.
Now, we saw your recent sky grain video. Please tell me how to come up with, prepare for it. It was crazy. Oh my God.
It was a dream of mine that I had about 5 years ago, and I brought to Red Bull. They loved the idea, and
Of
they
course.
wanted to do it. It took us a long time to prepare and organize everything. I had to train a lot. I had to do over 100 jumps for the actual jump, and it was a lot of work, but we made it somehow.
Worth it.
It was amazing. Yeah, it was a dream come true.
Cool. Eileen, you attended last year the Monaco Grand Prix and
I just
Miami.
invited people
Tell me
on
about the
Red Bull
experience of
stream to
being in
come
those
on
Grand
over
Prix.
here for some comedic
I'm a huge
relief.
adrenaline addict.
while the car is not on site, right? Just come on over here and chill with us while you're watching this snooze fest. Make some jokes, you know, have a good time. Like, golly, Red Bull.
Having to make reactions just like that. It really
what's up is we waiting to see this car.
So dialed in. You
That's what's
almost
up.
have to be subconscious and functioning as though you and the car, the driver and the car are one. And that is just something that I admire so much. I admire excellence in any field, but in a sport like F1, I really, 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 I love watching, and I have so much respect for the drivers.
Mal,
Good shit, good shit.
Miami, and you did an Instagram takeover.
Yo, they are spending way too much time right here, honestly. I'm just being for real.
So Miami was so
like, it's
hot.
cool, but they should have definitely condensed this.
I definitely love going to races. I'll definitely be at more. I think we can settle the dispute that F1 drivers are athletes. So if I hear this again, okay, they are fully athletes because it's so crazy what they do. And I hope to go to Vegas.
And more diverse employees to make a difference. Ooh, Galactus, for real.
And yeah, and
Instagram.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Good one.
It was a nice little takeover to kind of
Let's
show the fans
see
and people that
that.
watch it what really goes on at the races. You know how it's a huge team. It's not just like the drivers. So I think it was cool to show the different perspective. So it was lovely. So I'll definitely be back again.
Perfect. Seb, how was Miami for you? Rumors said that you're going
Oh
back
my
this year.
gosh, are we really doing this?
That was actually so much fun. I've never been to a race either, and to show up and kind of see how it goes and like see how they operate, it's all so intense. Like, we were at the end of the mile stretch in Miami, and I had no idea. They like literally sound like jets coming down, and then they do like almost a 90-degree turn, and like just to slow down to that speed.
Oh my
after
goodness.
Going like jet speed was crazy to see. We got to go to the paddock too, and to see how they all operate, like how top secret it is in there too. It was all really cool to see, and would love to do it some more.
And what about
Yeah.
you, Leticia? Tell me about the experience in Miami.
Right.
I've been to many races, but Miami was definitely my favorite. I think just everything about Miami, the weather.
Oh my goodness. We're going to be in Las Vegas this year.
parties, everything
They're talking about
it was
Miami.
beautiful.
Miami is
Can't wait to
great.
go
Miami's
back.
good. Actually, I heard Miami's good for like
Well,
regular
let's thank
general
you
admission.
all for joining us here
But could we
today,
please
and
see the
enjoy
car?
races you will attend
Because are we
this
about to see
upcoming
Danny
season,
Ricciardo?
and
Are we about to
please
see
keep
Perez?
pushing,
Are we about to see Max? Are we
all the
about to have to go
limits
through a
on
bunch of
the
that and then we
world
still
sports.
won't
Let's
see the
begin
car?
with Marty. What do you have, Marty?
We're back with Marty.
Inspiring to hear the amazing paths that those awesome Red Bull athletes have taken to the pinnacle of their sport.
Marty, take us to the car,
how
please.
committed Red Bull continues to be in
Somebody
world
take us to the
extreme
car.
sports.
Red Bull is trying to
Learn
become
about the most amazing
right.
athletes
F1 should create a policy to
Oracle
stop
Red
the
Bull
tomfoolery
Racing
on livery
continues to
reveals,
put fans at
stop
the
political
forefront of
speeches of
everything they
F1
do.
diverse.
2023
Listen,
will be no exception. Let's take a look at someone else who's getting involved.
they have a big challenge in doing that. All right, here we go. Oh, now we're doing art. We're doing some artwork. We got some artwork going on. Real vibing, real Aztecian kind of crazy type looking. Oh, shit. The drip down the, oh my gosh. Dude is killing this car with a single bingo stamp. I mean, this is wild. This is, oh yeah, he's enjoying himself. He's relaxed back. Oh, now Max is there and Checo's there. Oh my gosh. This is what we've been waiting for, right? Good to know the athlete school and where's their car. Right. I'm glad they're going to school. Right. I'm for real. Oh no, I'm with you, bro. Oh, that was, this whole
How cool is that?
montage.
I mean,
like,
that
how
is-
cool was
That
that?
is cool, and I'm actually a little disappointed.
Great.
I got to be honest. I thought Christian was
Where's-
going to show up today wearing that suit.
Yeah, it was
Why didn't you get that
Oh
suit,
my
man? You
gosh.
look fantastic
They didn't
in
make
that
it
suit.
small enough.
It is time now.
I don't
to
know
talk about
Christian
an
like
exciting
that joke.
opportunity for all of you at home to get more involved.
Let's
in
see
Oracle
it.
Red Bull Racing than ever
Let's see the
before.
car.
We're launching a competition called Make Your Mark, powered by Oracle. Christian, what more can you tell us about this initiative?
Well, this is
Oh
very much about
snap.
getting the fans involved in the livery.
Look,
and
dude
of
is
the
like,
car. So
what the,
for
where's the car?
3 US races that we have this year, for the first time ever, we're going to get the fans involved to
Watch, we're gonna see the car
create
for literally
livery
probably
for
10
those
seconds.
3 races. It's going to be a competition. It's a huge opportunity, and we've thought long and hard about it. But we know it's what people want to see, to be able to get involved. And this is your chance to be able to do that. So for the first race, obviously U.S. race in May in Miami, the competition opens, I think, today.
J-Rob, I just had to unsubscribe and subscribe again to your channel because YouTube is restricting me. What the? YouTube out here hating.
And we'll pick out the best and most striking ones for these three iconic races.
How fun. I mean, what an awesome initiative to get the fans even more involved than they've ever been. For more information on this, guys, make your mark. You can go to the paddock, and no doubt across social media, you'll see so much more on this initiative in the foreseeable future. Head to redbullracing.com/the paddock to find out more.
All right.
Absolutely awesome.
Good job.
Awesome opportunity for the fans.
Let's see the car.
Sounds amazing, and definitely I'm going to get on board. Something special happening here with Mr. Doodle and the RB19 show car, right?
Yeah, so we saw the video of Mr. Doodle there taking one of our old show cars, and he's done a unique livery on it. You can see it's
Mr. Doodle. That's a good name for him, actually. Mr. Doodle. That's pretty solid.
That car for our charity, our nominated charity, Wings for Life, and every single penny from that auction for that car is going to go to the charity. So the auction again is going to open. I think it opens today through Christie's, and yeah, hopefully. I mean, it's going to look great in somebody's living room, or it's on somebody's wall. I mean, it's a fantastic piece of art. You'd have to say. And I mean, this guy, he's doodled his entire house. He lives in a house that looks like that.
Did he do your house?
No. But Max, saw him doing it, was hugely impressed. So maybe he's going to.
Yeah, Max saw it.
So what you're telling me is, when you guys get to Miami, it's Max who's going to be wearing that suit.
Well, you never know. But yeah, look, this is a really cool initiative to buy.
Let me know what you think in the chat about this so far.
Many cars. It is a show car, but in this unique Doodle livery, and every single penny going towards Wings for Life, that's looking to find a cure.
Alfa Romeo did something already like that artistic with one of their show cars. It was pretty clean, looking.
Wonderful. Okay, guys, now
it's the car time. It's time to see the car.
Very special person, and we're going to welcome him back home to the world of Oracle Red Bull Racing.
Oh my gosh,
we're happy to have
I'm struggling here. Danny Rick, I told you, Danny Rick's coming up next. Danny Rick is coming up next.
Please, let's give a big round of applause and welcome back 8-time Grand Prix winner and one of the friendliest drivers in the F1 grid, Daniel Ricciardo, to Oracle Red Bull Racing.
Wow.
Daniel, you spend
we are so far from seeing this car. It's not funny. I'm telling you right now, if this is the way shit's going, we're like 3 more people away from seeing this car in 30 more minutes. This is going to be a complete hour of shit.
After in this now second phase of my career.
Second phase?
A lot of familiar faces.
Bro, this is like your 4th phase.
Family,
Red Bull was the first one, right?
Can you explain a little bit more about this new
Then after Red Bull, Renault. Then
yes, I'll do,
you went to McLaren, and now you're back at Red Bull. So there's like 4 phases, bro.
Use my experience, a lot of simulator work, and
I want Kanye VMA's woman where
in the sport, obviously keep a close eye on what's happening. And
Junical clowning,
help the team as much
clowning.
As more obviously behind the scenes.
For real,
yeah,
Junical, what's up?
I'll get nice and close to all the engineers and find out. Yeah, where I can help and contribute.
Galacticus says, saw Doodle House pretty dope. Headache after 5 minutes.
World Championship in 2022 and the edition of the Constructors title.
I mean, at the time I was
for real, bro.
Because I was competing against him last
year.
Hey,
if you just woke up from a nap, we still have not seen the car. So yeah, you could probably go back and snooze a little bit more. We're talking to Danny now since he's with the Red Bull. First appearance with Red Bull as a team at the unveiling.
Continue to press on through the year and ultimately dominate what looked like really the second half of the season was really impressive. So many members of the team I worked with and I was so happy for, and really cool to see them back on top.
You're the first person we're seeing this year in person, wearing the new Castor kit, the kit that you will be using in 2023. So please tell me about this kit.
Please take those damn earrings off. Please.
Maybe you can.
Please take them off.
Yeah. Da-na-na-na-na.
Oh my gosh, this shit here is getting ridiculously horrible. This is getting bad. Somebody get a drink. This is getting bad. This is cringeworthy. This shit is cringeworthy.
It's a new Castore one as well, but just yeah, it's like it's a happy feeling for me. Certainly some strong like nostalgia and all of that. But yeah.
Oh yes, my gosh.
I did a workout in it this morning. Not really.
Oh great, great. Good job. He did a workout this morning.
It's physical.
All right.
You look great.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel, for being here with us. It's a pleasure to see you back with the team. And right now, let's take a look at the 2023 brand shoot. True to form, Oracle Red Bull Racing.
So no car? No car?
One of the first people, besides Daniel, of course, that were
Karen Horner is going to milk this for. Hey, I'm telling you, Blue Diva, clout chasing.
Also treated to a sneak peek of the new range of caps and footwear developed by the team by US-based pioneers New Era and APL. What a lineup.
Man, let's not check it out. Let's see the goddamn car.
It's about winning.
All right, we got some helmets. We got some actual drivers of the RB18 last season. All right. We got some gear. We got some safety gear, some racing safety gear. We might be getting closer to the car.
At the end of the day, it's all to try and push the team forward. They give everything.
Is this relationship really good between them though?
What do we have here? New team kit. That's exactly what you want. We're gonna be pretty fresh.
Oh my gosh, it's a fashion show. I thought that was AlphaTauri's job. I thought AlphaTauri was the fashion division of Red Bull Racing. Why are we seeing a fashion show in the Red Bull Oracle team? I thought that was AlphaTauri's job to do the fashion show. So are we going to see two fashion shows because we're in New York, which is a city of fashion, from Red Bull all together? I can miss me with the fashion show.
To be honest, my goal is just to try and be better again.
I got my vodka on the rocks. Zero, you gonna need that vodka, bro, and some French toast. You gonna need that. Shit. Here we go. I think it's car time. It might actually be car time.
Stars of the show are here.
No, we gotta. Okay, so we got to see them display the clothes. Now we're gonna have to talk to them
and of course,
both.
Welcome back, Christian Horner, team principal as well. Checo, I want to start with you. Welcome to New York, man. What should it tell us?
Damn.
Oracle Red Bull
We're almost an hour in.
Season launch right here in the United States of America.
Yeah, well, I think it's growing so much in the US, the support for our team.
RB is making Haas launch. Hey,
we have already 2 races
I was just thinking that.
That definitely we're getting a lot of support.
For real, I was just thinking that Haas might not have been so bad like after this one.
Privileged to have so much support from the US.
No
Max,
bullshit.
It's one thing to win one world championship. Obviously, it's a dream, but to defend it is an entirely different challenge. Why were you and your team able to do that?
Because they breached the cost cap.
Well, I mean, of course we did last year, but yeah, we're just very excited to.
Of course we did last year.
Like Checo said, the US is incredibly important to us. We are going to have 3 races now this year. I think we all very much.
Mark my words, there will be a 4th race in the US before 2026. I believe that.
To each other, you know. So yeah, to be here today.
I canceled my meeting for this trash. What the hell?
We're very optimistic again for this year, and of course, you know, we're gonna try to defend
bro, I feel you.
Checo, as we discussed earlier with Christian, you guys were the only team to start in the top 4 in every Grand Prix of 2020. What's the challenge of accomplishing that?
Yeah, definitely is to keep progressing. You know, the
one, you gotta get somebody in your pocket. 2, you gotta breach the cost cap. But 3, you need Adrian Newey to develop a very good and strong car, which Adrian Newey did. So salute to Newey.
We're giving everything. You know, it's been a very busy winter for all of us. So we're really looking forward to the start of the season.
Let's talk about that shenanigans that happened between you and Max last season, though, bro.
Harmony within the organization. What is the challenge when you have 2 world-class championship caliber teams
Look at Checo's face. Look at Checo's face. Look at Horner like you answer that shit.
We've got two fantastic drivers, and you know, their combined efforts the last 2 years have been stunning. Obviously, you know, that first Drivers'
But not
Championship
in the last few
21,
races.
and then you know the double championship last year, and you know, winning 17 Grand Prix between the two of them, and you know, first and third in the drivers' championship, and of course bringing home that Constructors' Championship back to Oracle Red Bull Racing.
This is cringy. I head at work to watch those Red Bull Snooze Fest. Wildcat.
Hugely successful, and you know, we're going to need every bit of that this year as we go against some big opponents.
Horrible.
You know, with the other teams
at this
looking
point
to come back at us after, you know, such a dominant season last year.
If they knew what I was going through just to be here live with you all doing this, like,
Max, you don't strike me as
I'm literally sitting here in pain.
You seem to continue to want to push and find the maximum performance within yourself. But as you have reflected on back-to-back championships, how do you define what you've achieved so far?
Yeah, of course, it's been great. When you're a little kid and you're working towards your dream, your goal, first of all, that is to try and become a Formula One driver. Then, of course, the next steps are about trying to win a race, you know, put the car on pole, and then eventually the big dream is, of course, to win.
That's real progression.
And once I achieved that,
I think that's authentic thought.
A lot of pressure fell off my shoulders because I felt like I had achieved everything I wanted in my sporting career. But then it's all about trying to stay there, because that's probably even harder than getting there. And that's why I think last year was a very good test, you know, to see if we could do that. But also from my side, you know, I constantly try to improve myself, because nobody is perfect. And I think throughout your whole career,
get to the car,
learning,
please. Get to the car.
Experiences, but also on track.
But that is some real shit that Max is saying, though. That is some real shit, though.
Asking myself, where can I be better? And that's, of course, what I'll try to do again this year.
Best of luck. A tremendous season ahead with so much promise. What are you most looking forward to in the coming season?
Well, definitely to have a good time.
Hopefully that Max can follow team orders, that they won't ask me to defend so much, and that Max's mom won't put my business that might not be real business out on the internet.
We just have to make sure we are full of energy, which we are fully recharged and ready to go for this new season.
Well, what you've built is a championship expectation now. So how do you define success in 2023 for this program?
Well, it's a different situation.
Wildcat hiding in the bathroom, flush the toilet.
Yeah. Hunted, and I think that you know, everybody in the team is so motivated and fully up for this challenge. I think, you know, having tasted that success last year, you know, some subtle regulation changes for this year.
We will be here this Sunday live at 11 a.m. for the esports race that we're going to be having. Come join us for that. I'm still deciding what the livery is going to be. The link for that live stream will be posted today.
And then, you know, as these guys say, it's going to be 9 months traveling around the world, you know, racing at all these different venues. And it's going to be, I think, an incredibly competitive year this year.
For both of you, here in the United States, we're seeing this explosion of popularity.
Listen, this is too long. Like, Haas is looking good right now because it's like, well, they didn't really do enough, but at this point, it's like Haas didn't do us too bad, because this shit right here.
As well, because we knew that we were definitely lacking there still, so they definitely have done an incredible job.
And then they was late. You jumped the time 30 minutes early, then you didn't start until the original time, and now you're taking us over with a bunch of drawn out shit. Let's see the car.
You watch a lot of Netflix, right? So, of course, having the series on Netflix helped a lot to get a bit more of an insight of everyone's racing career, because it always felt like probably F1 was quite a closed environment you couldn't really get into. So
it will be tomorrow soon, and still no car. What the hell? I don't think we're going to see the car until testing. They're probably not going to show the car.
Home to Mexico, it is crazy. How do you describe the passion of the fans?
Yeah, certainly the passion of the sport has grown a lot. You know, like Max says, you know, I think certainly Netflix has put the people, the fans, a little bit closer to the drivers, to the teams. They're more into what we go through, you know, because we go through so much.
Yeah, Checo, tell us about what you went through, like mentally and emotionally, when Max screwed you over. What were you thinking? How did you feel about that?
And the fans are always with us, you know, so we're very privileged to have them.
And I like Perez.
To receive the support we get, you know. So yeah, I'm extremely lucky to have the amount of support I get around the world, and especially here in the U.S.
Love it. Christian, what is the team's plan for show runs in 2023?
Well, we got a busy, events ahead of us.
I'm checking my watch. Like, yep. So, time's still moving. Still no car.
At all kinds of different venues, and this includes 2 in the U.S. They're going to be announced, in Chicago and Nashville. We're looking forward to taking Formula One to the people. And
to the people. Good job, Christian. Take it to the people, brother.
Exposing Formula One, seeing these cars where you wouldn't expect to see them, and lighting up the streets in Chicago.
Now, Red Bull does a good job with that, like as far as the organization, like putting the cars on the street, doing those videos. It was cool. Danny used to be a big part of that.
Let loose in Nashville, Tennessee, unsupervised is a scary,
I'm trying to tell you.
Scary thing. Oracle Red Bull Racing has always pushed the limits on where to go next. Let's take a look at the ultimate road trip across America.
Oh my gosh. Another countdown. RB19. Oh, that was real. Oh, fireworks. I hope nobody has on any type of petroleum or Jericho juice or hair products that are going to catch on fire, because it could be a bad situation like the Michael Jackson concert. And finally, the RB19 show car. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Finally. There it is. Is that the old car? That's the old car, huh? Oh. All of that for this. It's the same car, right? Oh, shit. Oh my gosh. If you could ever see dog crap with powdered sugar, probably what you get. Although that car is not a piece of crap. That car is it's a fast car. It was consistent at most tracks. The RB18 was a beast. The RB19, bringing about the lighter package is probably going to be a formidable opponent again. So.
About the RB19.
Well, obviously the regulations are very stable, so it's taking all the lessons from the RB18 that was, of course, our most successful ever car.
Right.
There's been some subtle aerodynamic changes.
Right. Your face said it all.
So,
right.
Harnessing and trying to optimize those is one of the challenges. The tires are slightly different as well this year within the new regulations.
Oh, you good, bro? You good? This right here is.
Hopefully from what was, as I say, our most successful ever car.
I almost cut this shit off. I almost cut the live stream off at the point.
And the first time that you saw the RB19?
I'm really.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
We took all this time to get to a car that looks the damn same. I mean, I don't think we expected a lot from Red Bull, but this just takes the cake, or doesn't. Boo, get off stage. This is trash. Same car. What the hell? I feel you, Galactus. Phillips King now can't wait for Merc. Somebody's gonna have to bring us a good unveiling. Somebody's gonna have to bring us a nice unveiling that's gonna move smooth. All of that.
For the season opener in Bahrain, March 3rd.
Bring us something smooth, bring us some good points about some things that you are doing and coming up, and get us to the car and talk about that. Those are the 3 phases that would make this absolutely nice, right? But on this note of the RB18, I am out of here, okay? So listen, that's it for this thing. We might come back later and talk about some other shit. Matter of fact, we might have a Wolves Den to talk about this and go from there. But I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Feel free to go over to Red Bull Racing and continue to check out this foolery. Hey, they showing us diversity, I guess, but hey, we'll see. Wolfpack out. I will see you.